What's up, guys? Streezy here, and I hope you are all doing well in 2020, because it's been a crazy year so far. But today I'm going to be working on The Last of Us Part 2 review. Now, I know there's a lot of hate towards this game, and everything I say in this video, it will be all strictly personal opinion, so if you don't agree with it, that's totally fine. But I'm not going to get into no story spoilers. I'm just going to show you a little bit of gameplay and talk why I show y'all some gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, subscribe if you like my content. Now, let's get started. I just want to commend Naughty Dog for the type of options they have in this game. It's ridiculous. Like, if you have any kind of motion sickness or you know, any kind of disability, they got you. Like, it's crazy. They even have where the characters flash red, stuff like that. It's ridiculous. And even the controls are really good. You can even customize the controls completely to your liking. So if you play a lot of Red Dead or GTA, kind of like I do, you could switch the controls strictly to kind of like that game if you'd like. But it's just crazy the amount of options in this game. So as far as options go, I give it a 10 out of 10 by far. Like, I think most games should have these kind of options, if you ask me. Motion blur, I keep mine turned down. I don't like the blurriness when you're running. Audio, obviously, if you have surround sound, stuff like that. But it's really ridiculous. So bravo to Naughty Dog for the options. I think most games should have that. So yeah, moving on. This game does not have any multiplayer whatsoever. It's strictly single player. I'm not sure if they're going to get DLC or not. They're talking about they're not going to get it, but I don't know. The first one had multiplayer and DLC, so it's kind of unfortunate they just decide to not do either one of them, but it's totally fine because you'll get a good at least, what, 30 hours. So if you're into single player games, this is the game for you. And if you're a trophy hunter like myself, it's a pretty easy platinum. There is no difficulty trophies, so if you're worried about that, there is no difficulty trophies for the ones that care. But yeah, it's very easy platinum. It's basically run through the story, grab all the collectibles, and you know, just do certain kills, just like every other Naughty Dog game. So yeah. So as you guys could see, I think I'm right here in the middle of the game. Like I said, I'm not going to show any story spoilers or anything, but I got to say, man, this game is amazing looking. If you see the graphics, the facial animations, I mean, look at that. If you played the first one, you already know that was a great game. So expect a lot of the same concepts, just way better graphics and mechanics. It's a lot of the same stuff, as you can see here. What's new? You could do stuff like this. You can break glass. It's a lot of the, like I said, a lot of the same concepts as you can see here. You got your crafting, got your medicine. Same as the last game, really. Got a little journal in here. Kind of like Lost Legacy and Uncharted 4, if y'all ever played those games. Them are really good games too. If you haven't played those, I highly recommend them. They're not as gory as this game though. This game's pretty gruesome and at times, so put the kids to bed if you're going to play this, that's for sure. Alright guys, I'm going to show y'all some combat right quick. As you can see, you got clickers in here still. You got a lot of new infected, so it can get pretty it could get pretty crazy. Like I said, it's a lot of the same. The animations are pretty spot on. as you can see right there. Like I said, you'll have to experience the story for yourself because I really don't want to spoil anything. But me personally, I thought the story was great. I know a lot of people say the story was garbage, but I thought the story was amazing myself. It's very different. You play both sides of the spectrum too. You'll see what I'm talking about if you ever grab the game. Like I said, I don't want to get too spoiler because there's, I don't know. I just want people to, you know, enjoy the game for themselves. So here's a pretty cool little technique. It's I guess it's from the Uncharted series, but it's pretty neat how they did this. You can use ropes and rappels. Oops. Show you how this works. It's pretty cool. If you guys haven't already played the first one, I would definitely recommend it if you haven't played it yet. It will tell you a lot about the story to this one. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'll let y'all do that for yourself, but it takes place, what, I think 5 years after the first one, so make sure y'all play the first one. First one's awesome. Not sure if y'all played the first one. I recommend it. It was free on PlayStation Plus not too long ago, but yeah, it's the part 1 and part 2 are 5 years apart, excuse me. I think Ellie was 14 in the first game, and this one she's 19, so she's a lot older now. I'm not sure how old Joel was, but there's a lot of collectibles in this game. The first one's trophies were a lot harder. Not really harder, but very time consuming. I just got the platinum for it not too long ago, so for the people that care. I know some people don't give a crap about trophies, but I don't know why I liked them. I've always been a trophy hunter since, what, 2008, 2009, so. As far as story goes, I have to give them a 10 out of 10, so that's the review on the story. Animations, it's got to be a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's almost all the way across the board. I'm a huge fan of survival games. I love games like this, Days Gone. If y'all haven't played Days Gone, make sure y'all check that out too. It's basically like a Last of Us, but open world. So if you're more into open world than like I don't know what you call Last of Us, I guess open hub, kind of more like stages, but I would really recommend Days Gone if you haven't played that. So yeah, there's just something about this game, like, I don't know, just upgrading your equipment and crafting stuff. It just feels really good when you do it. Alright guys, I'm about to show y'all a crazy combat sequence I did not even know existed. Check this out. It scared the crap out of me when I first did it. It's crazy. He just popped up out of nowhere. I'm about to show y'all some combat against NPCs on telling you, the combat sequences are just awesome, as you can see right here. You can kind of bribe them a little bit, or you can shoot them in the head like that. It's crazy. Let me see if I have a bomb, some kind of... It's pretty amazing. Check this out. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Now, y'all seen, he just ran over that bomb. Look how gross this looks. This is freaking ridiculous. Look at this. I mean, the effects are, yeah, they get pretty gruesome in this game. As you guys can see right there, that's, gets pretty crazy with the gore effects, so that's definitely rock solid. Now this is a pretty cool part of the game right here. This is the workbench, if y'all remember it from the first one, but this one's a lot more in depth. As you can see here, like the animations are pretty neat. I think that's pretty cool right there. Can customize each weapon a lot like the first one. Put on scopes. Stuff like that. The animations are just rock solid. A huge fan of it. Yeah, it could get pretty ridiculous with weapon customization. But yeah, guys, it's a lot of this same stuff from the first game. Like I said, I loved the first game, so it was no brainer for me to buy the second. You know, you got New Game Plus. You got your what's this right here? You got the concept art. You could buy them. Not really buy them with microtransactions, but you know, buy them with a little points you get from getting trophies and stuff like that. And you have Model Viewer. Now this was in Uncharted 4, excuse me. You could just go and check out the models of the characters right here, as you can see. It's pretty cool. There's Ellie. Thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. What's pretty cool about this game, you don't just play as Ellie, but you play as other characters too, as you can see. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but this is another character you play as. It's kind of like half and half. You play as her half, and then Ellie is half. Well, like I said, just expect a lot from kind of like the first game. It's a lot of the same mechanics and stuff, just very hugely improved on. I will say this though, Naughty Dog has done an amazing job improving on the AI. The AI is way better than the first one. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the first one, the AI would just get in your way. I mean, they would shoot the enemies, but they wouldn't kill them. The AI in this game will actually kill them, and they will actually be a good help. Sometimes they still get in the way, but not nowhere near as bad as the first one. So what's cool about this is when you're playing as the other character, you have a different set of weapons and skill trees. So Ellie and the other character, she has completely different abilities. Her name's Abby, by the way, but she's got a whole set of skill trees as well. It's different, completely different than Ellie's. So besides like the health kits, that's about the only same thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice variety, nice change. As you can see, the environments are just rock solid. These are one of the few games that the actual E3 demo looked like the actual game, at least in my opinion. I know some people don't think so, which is fine. Really, guys, that's about it. I want to keep this relatively short. Pros and cons. I love the game, me personally. I love the story. Naughty Dog does a really good job storytelling, so I have no complaints with that. I know a lot of people are upset about the events that happen in the game. Like I said, I'm not going to get into that. But if you like the first game, I think you will really enjoy this game. Now the cons, I will say about the game, there are some bugs. There's quite a few of them too. They're not horrible. They're not game breaking, but there are some bugs and glitches here. The only really complaint besides that is the length. Now this game is like double the length of the first one, which is fine. I'm okay with a longer game, but it seems like it drags out a little bit, if you know what I mean. So, but other than that, it's worth a buy. Maybe the pacing of the story maybe is dragged out a little bit, but the game itself is just an awesome game all the way around. I think you'll have a good time. Me personally, I give the game a 10 out of 10. It's easily one of my game of the years. I just picked up Ghost of Tsushima today. I may do a review on that later on. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed the first one, I think you'll really enjoy the second one. Make sure you play the first one before you play the second, but don't just jump straight into the second, because it's not really going to do you any justice, because you're kind of going to be lost a little bit. But if you decide you don't want to play the first one, but I would recommend just YouTube the story to the first one if you want to do that. If you didn't pick up the free copy, but you could pick up a copy of the first game for like 20 bucks, probably less than that if you like grab it on eBay or something. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it. I love the game. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's definitely one of my favorite games of this generation. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you like my content, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Alright, peace.